Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. And since dry January it's over, let's kick off February with something more boozy, yeah? Get back to what we're doing here on this channel. Now, after the last video with the Pomelita, I had a little sit back and thinking. When I started this channel, it was all about sharing cocktails, sharing my passion and connect with you and give you ideas how to make simple, easy drinks at home. Slowly we start doing some riffs, we start doing more complicated stuff, then down the line somewhere I kind of lost the first idea of what I wanted from this channel, and I'm taking it back now. So we are gonna go to more simple and sophisticated cocktails this year. Easy to make at home, easy to find ingredients, maybe give you some suggestion to change some of the ingredients just because they're not available where you live. But in general, I'm gonna try to keep it very simple and go back to what it was the original idea of this channel. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget, you can always subscribe, which is gonna be fantastic to be honest with you, because many of you watching but never press this subscribe button. It will be such a good help for the channel if you do that for me. If not, still watch, enjoy. I'm glad you're here. But now if you're ready for some shakes, tears and sips, let's see what we're making today. So as I mentioned, when I started the channel, everything was just about sharing passion and what I like and give you kind of my take on the cocktails which I like, share with you, and if you decide to make them, that's good. If you decide to change something, that's even better. But again, down the line, things gone a little bit sideways from my original idea, so I'm pulling everything back and I'm going back to what I wanted to do. Explore books, read stories, find recipes and share them with you. And I'm going back to a book which obviously you've seen if you ever watched this channel from the beginning. The Word Bartender Guide. It's not anything special, but for me it's sentimental value because it's my first book ever regarding cocktails, and as you can see, it's been through a lot. So it's kind of slowly losing the front cover. Lots of recipes inside, over 2,400 recipes, and I'm not saying all of them is good. Some of them it's absolutely, yeah, don't make sense at all to me even, but I'm going back to it, and today I've been reading and looking what to do, and I stumbled on a recipe which it's an old classic, and for some reason it's not very popular, but it seems it's coming back. And this is the Alaska cocktail, which it's simple, kind of a easier riff on martini, I don't know, but it's a wonderful cocktail which is based on gin with yellow chartreuse, a little bit of orange bitters, and that's it. It's a wonderful little sip and totally fall to the category of cocktails which I like. 2, 3, maximum 4 ingredients, boozy, yeah, no many complicated stuff going on inside. It's just a basic lovely spirits, well balanced to deliver a perfect experience. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do the Alaska, but as I mentioned, we'll keep it simple. We are going to change one ingredient, and the original recipe is based on gin. Somebody call it for a London Dry, some people call it for Old Tom. I think the original recipe is with Old Tom. The reason why I think this is because the Old Tom gin, as you know, have a sweet note to it, and the Yellow Chartreuse it's more mellow than the green one and have this sweet honey note and a saffron. So both pairing really well together. Saying that, you can still use London Dry gin, okay? But then I stumbled on a video from my good friend Jan Felix from Truffle on the Rocks, and he made a riff with tequila, and I said, okay, why don't we try something one step further and take another classic, which is the Naked and Famous, which is based on mezcal, and use it in the Alaska. Okay, that was the whole thought process behind it. So we have the classic with the gin, which you can make anytime. We have Jan Felix making with tequila. Today we are making the Alaska with the mezcal. Not changing much apart from the spirit. And also, interesting fact, if you Google the best pairing spirits with Yellow Chartreuse, mezcal, it's a #1. which is telling me probably we are on the right track here. So without further ado, let's make the Alaska but with mezcal. So the original recipes require 1.5 ounces of the spirit, 3/4 ounces of the Yellow Chartreuse, 1 to 2 dashes of the orange bitter. Quite good, no problem at all. We'll keep it there, but I'm gonna increase the mezcal. I'm gonna go to 2 ounces. I like it boozy, okay? Don't judge me, I just like to experience and feel the spirits and have the full flavor and punch in my face, if that's a way to describe it, but that's how I like it. So 1-2 dashes of orange bitters. I'm using my good friend Steve the Bartender orange bitters, so make sure, check the link below and go grab some of his bitters because they are delicious. It's not just because it's a friend of mine and it's another YouTuber and a great bartender, but it is what it is. The bitters, it's absolutely fantastic, so why not? Right, we're gonna go with 2 ounces or 60 ml of our mezcal. Bring some smokiness to this cocktail, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. And this is the mezcal which I'm using. It's Eterno, it's Anejo mezcal. So it's aged, as you can see, there is quite a golden color to it, which is perfect for our Yellow Chartreuse. Now, 3/4 ounce, 22.5 ml of the Yellow Chartreuse. This is gonna bring a lovely flavor to the cocktail. And that's it. Grab some ice. I will be using today just one of my big cubes of clear ice. I don't want to put too much ice. I simply want to chill the cocktail, okay? That's all I want. I don't want too much ice to dilute, just a quick chill. And we are going to serve, of course, in the lovely glass. But until then, don't forget, the Bartender's Lounge community is still open for you. It's still free to join. Please join. Come and join me because I will be starting the podcast, which I've been planning for a very long time. And on the first instance, I think it's going to be available only on the Bartender's Lounge. Just so I give something to the supporters there before it's released to the massive public, okay? Right, give it a good stir. Okay, we are ready to serve. It's, oh, delicious. Yeah, I can lick my bar spoon. I'm at home, I'm gonna enjoy it, and that's what I want you to do it at home. Enjoy what you're making or what I share with you. It's not about perfection here, it's about good balanced drink, okay? So grab your glass, preferably if you have a glass ready in the freezer, it'll be splendid. If not, just chill it with ice and then serve your beautiful Alaska. There we go. Drop a little lemon zest inside and enjoy. If you wanna extract a little bit of the lemon, that's absolutely fine. If you want lemon on the nose, I prefer just to drop inside and have this little zesty when I drink it, but entirely up to you. Cheers, my lovely friends. Punch in the face, but in a good way, exactly like I like it. 2 ingredients, perfect balance, mezcal, confirmed, work fantastic with the Yellow Chartreuse. I'll see you next time. Until then, go grab some gin, tequila, mezcal, Yellow Chartreuse, and make some Alaskas at home, okay? But until then, as always, I love you and I leave you. Bye-bye.